People watching my stream on May 31st, 2026. And I only remember that it's May 31st because it's the very last day of May. The very last one. Until next year, at least. Sheep milk, haven't tried it. I don't think I have either. Concert? Not today. Not today, not today. How are you today? Thank you for stopping by my stream and hanging out with me. It's June 1st? Maybe in your time zone, bud, but not mine. Hi, X. Hi, Mitch. Thanks for stopping by my stream. It's already 1st of June. Not today. Not for me. Where do you live? What's your address? Yay. Hey, Mayday. So true. Hi, Essie. Hi, Autophobic. Welcome to the stream. May you have great today, ma'am. Thank you. There's not much today left, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on if tomorrow's a good day or not. I don't know. Only the future will tell. Yeah, June 1st is today. Not in my time zone. Essie wants to know your location. You're right, I do. They must be Euro? Potentially. Possibly. Hello, Essie. I feel tired. I feel tired too. My back and my hips feel so bad. It's okay. It's almost bedtime, probably, so you'll hopefully feel better soon. Hi. Welcome, Mephi. Don't stalk me, Essie. I can't make any promises. If I said yes, I'll stop stalking you. I may end up being a liar. I don't know. I can't say anything. I'll have to keep it zipped. Hi, Asila. I don't know what's wrong with my code. It's driving me crazy. Did you look it up on Google? Does Google know what's wrong with it? Any plans for your day off? So here's the funny thing. I traded schedules with this one person because they had to go to a doctor's appointment. Then their doctor's appointment got rescheduled. I have to go to work tomorrow. That's okay. Are you prepared for the World Championship qualifier next month in Master Duel? I'm prepared to win it, 100%. That's gonna be me. Is Essie from Europe? I'm from America. I'm from the United States of America. That's my address. You're here? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, help? Uh-oh. No, it's okay. That's the way it always works out for a sheep like me. Hello, hi Nick. Thanks for stopping by my stream today. Hi Essie, hi Earthbangs. It's okay. Hi Essie, hi Tathra. Thanks for joining my stream today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. It's fine. That's the way it always works out for me. I'm bound to be super unlucky in everything forever. But it's okay because The bad stuff always comes with good stuff, I think. That's okay. Let me get a sip of water. Pretty tasty, pretty refreshing. Essie is West Coaster. Unlucky, why? Because I was supposed to have tomorrow off, but I don't anymore. I have one more day of work still. One more day. It's alright. So it's gonna be, instead of tomorrow Monday I have off, it's gonna be next week Monday. It's so over, I know. So when you're looking at the empty side of the glass... No, that's what I'm saying. The good always comes with the bad. You need to look at the good side. The title is a lie. I didn't mean to. I scheduled this last week. It's fine. We'll still have our sips because I'm a very responsible girl. #1 responsible. YouTube, why? Is your YouTube okay? You're always off on Mondays. I'm not off on Mondays. I don't stream on Mondays because that's the day that I stay super extra late at the Essie store. And I don't have the time to stream on those days. My days off are usually Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And that's why I stream on those days instead. Because I don't have to stay late at work on those ones. Gonna do dailies in the background. I have a bit to catch up on at the moment. That's what I meant. I mean, true, I'm off on streaming on Mondays. But that's not the same. Off on streaming is... Off of work is like a vacation. Off of streaming is... I need to take a day off of streaming or else I won't have any time to do the rest of the stuff that's not streaming, you know? It's like that. Remember, Essie, you need at least 2 or 3 days a week to recharge for stream. Well, I stream... Do I stream 5 or 6 days a week? I think I do 6 days a week. And one of them's like super like low energy, hanging out and watching Yu-Gi-Oh! So it doesn't hurt that much. GeoGuessr, chess puzzles, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card guessing when? Just asking. Yu-Gi-Oh! Card guessing? There's like a bazillion of those cards and I know like 2 of them. If you ask me what any of their names are, I'll say, I don't know, probably something way too long. They should have named it Greg. But chess, I'm not smart enough for chess. That's also what I said about Yu-Gi-Oh! So, you know, finish all 7 Yagordle cards early, so when I logged in, I have 4 guesses I can't use. I wish I could give them to you. I wish. We should have a donation system. After a year of no sheep, I'm glad to have any sheep at all. I went to the movies. What'd you see, Drang? If you say Fire Emblem, you'll understand chess. If you play Fire Emblem. I only played the mobile game. And I wasn't like super addicted to it or anything. I don't know anything about Fire Emblem except there's a ton of games. Many, many, many. Play? Where did the PL go? I don't know. I don't know, but I figured it out. Not on my first try. But the second still works. Speaking of first and second. First place. 58% of you guys said I'd be first place. 42% of you said I'd be second place. If I'm second, then who's first? I watched Backrooms. I heard it wasn't that great. Did you have fun watching it? Essie ate it. I'm sorry, I was really hungry. I had a quesadilla before this. It was pretty good. I also had Lactaid, by the way, I should mention. My stomach's not gonna hurt today. And because I also took my medicine, I was like, I might as well also have sour cream with my quesadilla. So I had the full quesadilla experience. Fire Emblem is good. All of them? Consistently? Also, nice glasses. I didn't notice you with 144p quality that YouTube set me down to. Yeah, thank you. I want to go see Backrooms. I'm not sure if I want to. I can't imagine what can happen in the Backrooms for like 2 hours. Who told you it was bad? No one told me it was bad, but that's what I see people online saying. I know. Ban everyone so that I become #1? No. I don't ban anybody. Quite the twist. Indeed. Nobody told me it was bad. Quite the twist indeed. So how was your guys' day today? Again, I appreciate you hanging out with me this evening. Hopefully it was a good one. My day was pretty okay. Nothing bad happened. It was pretty normal. It was busy like a Sunday usually is, but Nobody was like crazy or mean or anything. SUMG, we getting glasses today? Yeah, we get glasses today. It's okay. We get glasses today. Oh, and today is not just chatting. Today we also have our sips. Because forever ago, I set a bazillion goals of things to do on my live stream. And I'm very slowly working through all of them. And we have one drinking stream that we need to complete. And that's off the checklist today. I made homemade piña. And by homemade, I mean I bought a pineapple smoothie and then I mixed the rest together myself. Because I don't have a blender. So that's today's stuff. Hi, SEOMG, we get glasses today? Yes. Presume most reviews of the Backrooms movie came from the people who saw it casually, didn't know the context behind the mythos. I see. If you had to pick between Monster and Red Bull, which one would it be? Monster. I don't think I've ever drinking a Red Bull. But every time I buy an energy drink, it's always a Monster. So probably that one. Saw my friend coming here, so it's totally fine. You saw your friend coming here? No way, you got referred? We don't have any sort of referral programs. I don't have any special rewards for you today. Drinking party drinks right now? What kind of party drinks? What are you having? So the smoothie I got, it was pineapple, but it also has kale in it. So it's green, so it's a little funny. It doesn't taste bad, it tastes good. It tastes fine. But it's green, which maybe makes it better because all tasty things are green. Green is the most delicious color. I just promised one thing, don't mix drinks. It didn't end well for somebody I know. Am I allowed to mix my stuff with smoothies? Is that what I'm allowed to do? By the way, Essie, I beat Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 1 with Zane last night, and during the final boss duel, I pulled a true Heart of the Cards moment when I needed it most. So, there's like 7 of these Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force games. Or maybe not all of them are GX, but there's like 7 of these Tag Force games. Are they long? Because that's a lot of Tag Force games. Energy drinks I liked were those Venom Strawberry ones, but then the gas station stopped stocking them, and I never saw them again. Oh no! Well, maybe... Are they online somewhere? I don't know, Essie. I don't trust green food. Mold is green? Yeah, mold is green, mold is red, mold is orange, mold is black, mold is any color. If you follow that logic, you're not gonna eat anything. Mold is every color, silly. Probably like purple and blue and... I know there's white mold. White mold exists too. Hello, friends. Hi, Scralbo. Thanks for stopping by my stream today. Thank you for being here. I have Monday off. A beer in the fridge. Asila in the telly. Bliss. Tag Force is so good. I haven't played it, but it's on the PSP, so like it's not that hard to get to. I like fried cabbage with kielbasa. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I like rice with my kielbasa. And if I were to add a vegetable, I feel like carrots fit pretty good. Cooked carrots, not raw. I feel like cooked carrots fit the vibe of kielbasa just a little better. So some cooked carrots. Maybe some potato, even though I don't like potato, but it seems like it matches. Tag Force AI partner makes me want to cry. Oh no, they're not smart. Tag Force AI, hold on. They can be long because you can partner with so many main characters and side characters from GX. Oh wow, and you have to get through so many of those too. I'm really sad I couldn't buy the lot of all of them off of eBay that one time because it was $100, which is still really good, but I didn't have any money at that moment. Tag Force looks interesting, but I don't have a PSP or Vita. BPSSPP. BPSSPP is free. I drank a pina colada on the beach last summer. It felt like heaven. I've never dreamed... I've never drank a pina colada on the beach. Only in my home. With smoothies that are pre-bought because I've never had a blender. Raw carrots are good too. I love raw carrots. You'd think I'm a horse with how much raw carrots I eat. They're so good. They're so crisp and crunchy. It feels great in my teeth. Hello, Asila. I'm kind of playing some Pac-Man. Pretty cool, Foxy. Pretty cool. I hope you have fun with that. The AI can be a pain sometimes. I bet. I had moldy cream cheese this morning. I threw it away without a second thought. Oh, wow. I'm happy to know you didn't think of eating it or keeping it, I guess. Hi, Essie. Welcome in, Blaze and Fire. Thanks for being here today. Pina colada. Pina colada. This is my first pina colada. You haven't seen that video? He had like 7 piñatas. Good news, I'm done with my dailies already. My opponent surrendered because he tried and failed to destroy my field. You're becoming too strong, Lonk. You're doing a great job. Do you peel your carrots before eating them? Am I supposed to? If I'm cooking my carrots, I will. But if I'm eating them raw, I don't. Nope. I drank a whole bottle of it this week. Oh, dang. Hello, see, hi, Ulfric. Thanks for stopping by my stream today. Thank you, thank you. He doesn't know the Piñata Kid. So now I'm having pineapple and kale flavored drink. Excellent. Alright. Oh, but I was gonna bring up to you. So the list of stuff we need to complete now that are past goals that we achieved, I need to release my first cover, which I'm being really stubborn and I'm sitting on it until my re-debut, which is maybe evil, but did I ever tell you I was not evil? No, I was very upfront about that. We have the role-playing streams, but I'm not good at roleplay, and if it's live, it's gonna be even worse, so I'm thinking maybe it would be better to do those just as voice packs. I think that those might end up being better. Plus, I can make someone draw, like, cute wallpapers and stuff that you can keep with them, too. So then there's this one that we're completing. The Gothic Lolita outfit's gonna take ages because of money, and also I'm indecisive. There's the teacher roleplay one. I have a hand cam that I'm supposed to do, where I show you my most beloved collection of things. But the thing is, my mother didn't bring me my most beloved collection of things. Alternatively, I can show you my CDs. We've talked about them before, and I've updated my CD collection a lot since we last talked about my CDs, so maybe that could be a good alternative. Let me know what you think. Then there's the Asila Utao voice bank, which is something I also want to release later. JLPTGM, thanks for joining the membership. Thank you. That's a super expensive one. No way. You don't have to do that. I have the cheap one for 99 cents. That's like 10 times cheaper. The plushie collection, I already showed you a lot of my plushies. I did that a long time when we named them all. And then the last one is make ice cream. So we've got it down to a pretty decent amount of things. Oh, there's also all the karaoke stuff I have to get through. I'm actually practicing songs as we speak, but not like literally as we speak because I'm talking to you right now. But I'm practicing songs as we speak. So we're working through it. We're working through it. A hand-holding stream instead? Hand-holding stream? How would that work? Don't worry about it? Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining the membership. Thank you. I drank Mama Juana in the Dominican Republic. It tasted like nail polish remover mixed with wood plus a meaty aftertaste. You had me at nail polish remover. I've always been obsessed with the smell of acetone, and I love to imagine drinking it. But you lost me at the meaty aftertaste. And also, by the way, since I have left, I have tasted acetone now. It is incredibly disappointing. It just tastes like paper. It tastes very papery and dry, which I guess is the point. It is always really dry, so of course it's gonna make my mouth really dry too. But it tastes like papery. It's pretty gross. But it still smells really good, so I'm not gonna stop sniffing it. Let the sheephead dream of holding precious sheep hands? Well, how are we gonna hold hands in my stream? You heard me. You heard me. And I didn't intentionally drink acetone. It was like I had acetone on my hands or something, and then I put my hands in my mouth. I don't know what situation this was, but that's how it happened. Gasoline smells better. Still a good smell. Still a good smell, but acetone, I don't think anything can be acetone. I wish they made acetone flavored perfume. Maybe that does exist. Acetone perfume. I see it's true sheep eating random things. Acetone is not used in any primary ingredient in fine perfumes. Okay, but like, are there any perfumes that just smell like acetone? I'll have to look at this later. Bought a bottle of souvenir. Haven't opened a bottle since the day I returned home. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. You what? I ate acetone. Flavored? Wait, scented. I call all things that have a smell flavored because it's like a flavor for your nose. But I didn't mean the perfume to be edible. I didn't mean for it to be edible. That's wild. I know a streamer who loves gasoline. Have they eaten gasoline before? Maybe we can be friends. A gasoline eater and an acetone eater. June is coming. What games do you want to play in June? I'm going to see if I can finish Front Mission 4. It's an RPG that turns similar to Final Fantasy Tactics with giant robots. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I haven't heard of that one before. So in a few days, a new Papa's game comes out on Steam. I want to play that, especially since you can make cannolis in that one. And I haven't had a cannoli in so long, and that sounds so good. So I want to play that. It's probably going to be like $6 maximum, since it's just like a little baby game. So that's good too. Anything under 15 is pretty nice. I want to play that. Definitely more Master Duel. There's another game I really want to play. See, I'm stingy with my game titles because I want them all to be a surprise. I want them all to be a surprise. I just want to eat it a liquid. Slurp it up. I'm getting texts from work. How come you always have to text me either right before my stream or while I'm streaming? No! Leave me alone! They claim they need gasoline to live? The smell I can understand, but I don't know how I don't think I'd be able to drink gasoline, even just a little bit. She's just Shilba? She's just Shilba. Exactly. I don't want things to get hot. Stay hydrated, everyone. Definitely stay hydrated. Hello, Shibi. I'm sorry to say, but I've already had a few drinks already. I've had enough endurance to take another shot for you, however. You have to be good. You have to be careful. You have to be careful. Are there any games you've already played that you want to play more of? Huh. I like all games that we've played before. We still need to finish Crime Scene Cleaner. That's definitely one of them. There's so many. I'd play every single game that we've played previously if I had enough hours and days. Don't some people make water an edible solid a few years back? Do you happen to mean ice? Do you happen to mean ice, maybe? Hopefully a big summer sale for Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection that we can watch Sheepy play. I know! I really wish I got it when it was 50% off, but I was like, $20 is still really big, so I'm not sure. But the summer sale should come soon, because summer is on, what, the 21st of next month? So 21 days away? On the bright side, June brings the summer sale. True, the title's relatable. Hi, Seal. Hi! Welcome back to the stream, Mohammed. Maybe put a priority list on games you haven't finished yet. I kinda just do what I want. I kinda just do what I want, so we'll see. Maybe. Yeah, 21st. Not that long. It already feels like summer in the weather. I'll tell you that. No, not ice. I remember Image, where the edible water had this soft, baggy look. So, like, if you mixed in, like, gelatin into it, I guess? But didn't add any sort of flavor like that? That's what I'm imagining if it's not ice. Maybe. Stretch my back out a little. Yawn. Hold on. I also need to pull eyelashes out of my eye. And I didn't read the work message, so I feel like I have to now. Okay, it's nothing important. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. But now I have to fix this. I guess so. Also, didn't mean to add the second image. It's okay, it happens. I don't know how, but it happens. I have to fix this still. Oh my god, never look at work messages in stream. Or else it's gonna absolutely destroy everything. How come there's no x-ray, Miss Asila? X-ray? Why? Why would we need an x-ray? Hold on. Okay, that was a long 2 minutes of me doing nothing while I fixed my camera. But why would we need an x-ray? I don't think I've ever personally gotten X-rayed. I've never needed to. I don't think I've broken anything. At least hopefully in November I can continue to feel the summer with GTA 6. Right, that is still coming out this year, is it? Off the clock equals you time. Avoid the work phone. I don't have a work phone. I don't work for a rich guy company. I work for a... I steal all your money and my employees don't get any company. What's that? Wasn't that delayed? I actually don't know. That's why I'm asking. Because you're wearing an X-ray... These aren't X-ray glasses. And if they were, maybe I wouldn't tell you. Maybe that would be my special secret. How would you know, huh? GTA 6 is supposed to come out November 19th? Do we have a price for it yet? I don't think my computer would be able to play it. GTA 6. November 19th. Why is it rated 5 out of 5 on the Xbox? Is it... Is it not out yet? GTA 6 is supposed to come out November 19th. Oh, for real? I thought that was the new date. I don't think I've heard about it. Before it got delayed again, it was May 20... So it would have been out a few days ago if it wasn't delayed then. I see. Why does it already have a 5-star rating? That's what I can't figure it out. That's what I cannot figure out. It says there's no reviews when I click on it, but it's still 5 out of 5. It's not out yet? I know that. GTA 6 will simply never come out? Maybe. I like it better when it gets delayed forever to be a meme. Well, wouldn't you want to play a game that you're looking forward to, though? And always move the goalpost with a game. Make up your minds, Rockstar. Yeah, figure it out. I'm sure you have the money and the people. Shouldn't be that hard. Do you think it's gonna get delayed again, or do you think that this is the last one? I mean, I don't play GTA, but I'd rather see people be stuck with GTA 5 forever. I don't... Rather not see people be stuck with... Okay, it's okay. I figured it out. I needed a little help with that one, but I figured it out. Jokes aside, I'm actually looking forward to GTA 6. I've only played, like, parts of 5. So I don't know. Again, I don't think my computer can do big games, so I don't think I'd be able to play it. Nothing, Miss Asila, hee hee. What do you mean by that? What's the context this time? What do you mean? Rockstar's always delayed their games. Every single time, it's their history. Every single time, like literally. TBH, I wish this game would come out sooner, just so that meme would finally die. Yeah, I need to move on to a new joke. Hi, kitty. You can jump on my lap if you want. Yawn. Yawn again. Sip of my water. It's super warm in my home, and I don't have the air conditioner on because it'd be super noisy. The air conditioner is like right above this desk, which is like really nice if I don't have to use my microphone, which I do. I think Rockstar is basically getting scanned by one of their subsidiaries that is hiring hundreds of developers and doing no actual work, and every time they miss a deadline, they have to delay it. Uh-oh. Well... How long have they been around? Should they not be falling for this stuff at this point? Haven't they released games before? Shouldn't they have this figured out? All you had to do was stream the dang game, Essie. Wait, what game? Which one? I lost the game. How dare you? I don't think that was your intention. Today's not a game day. Today is a chatting day. So it's okay. Yawn. Still not jumping on my lap. He might just want to sit there. Maybe he wants me to pet him. Maybe he wants me to pick him up. I don't know. All of them? Every game? I don't own every single game. Maybe one day I will. But Maybe not for a really long time. Maybe not until I win the lottery like 3 times. Because that probably costs a lot of money. It's because the management of the company doesn't know anything about development, so when they say everything's fine, they just believe it until it's fine, until it isn't fine anymore. So why didn't they just like hire competent people to start with? Oh no, my sleepiness is spreading to Essie! I'm always tired! I got that from myself. Well, outside of GTA, they made Red Dead 2. GTA 6 was most likely made to take into account the new hardware generation. Can we ask random questions during the free chat? Of course you can! Of course you can. You think, but Rockstar already released bad versions of their games because of a crappy company with a trilogy remix. Dang. Why can't they learn? Why can't they do it better now? Nowadays, if a studio is making a new AAA, assume it's for the next generation of consoles. The one I'm not gonna buy until 10 years from now? This is too expensive. That's a reference to a meme from GTA San Andreas, Essie. We all had to do was follow the dang train, CJ. I have... How many of the Grand Theft Auto games are on the PS2? I have a few of them. Hey, Asila, I got a question for you, huh? Yeah, Foxy? What's your question, bud? I'll answer for you. I didn't call her Sleepy Sheep for nothing? No, I did not lie when I told you guys I was a sleepy sheep. They outsourced the release to the GTA Trilogy Remastered, and that's why it's so poor quality. I heard that came out pretty bad, yeah. Look at me. Okay, are you gonna do a trick or like what? Also, by the way, that is not a question. That is not a question. Maybe we should go back to like kindergarten to learn what questions are. I want to count Essies until I fall asleep. That sounds like a nightmare for me, but also I'm Essie, so like it's supposed to be kind of like weird. How many squash do you have? Or you do exercise? How many squats do I do? Is that what you're asking me? I mean, like, I could probably get to 30. Squats aren't my go-to. I like to work out my core. My core makes my back strong, and it makes it hurt less. Do you like friend swap games like Peak or Repo or Lethal Company? Bud. How long have you been watching my streams? How many friends have you seen me have? No, those games don't entice me. Maybe it'd be cool if I had friends, but that's not for me. Back when I did have friends to play games with, we just play like Guilty Gear and stuff together. What's a core? My center. The Switch version of GTA Remaster is so bad. One Swedish guy crashed the game drinking a lot of sodas in San Andreas. Oh no! What's a core? My middle, yes. I mean, I could probably do like 30. Do you remember the first thing you wanted to be when you grew up? It was either an astronaut, an Olympic swimmer, a soccer player, or a pop star. It was one of those 4 ones, and I don't know which one. Maybe if you played friend swap games, you could make friends. Well, do the friends come, like, bundled with the game? Or do I find them in there? Guilty Gear mentioned Pog. I love Guilty Gear! I love Guilty Gear. The last time I played Guilty Gear with my Guilty Gear friends, we played Strive. And I beat them all. Guilty Gear, which one? Also, hello? Well, I like all of them. I like all of them. My favorite is Exard Revelator for playing. We need to find you new friends. Probably some VTubers that stream at this hour. Well, if you want to set me up with some friends, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But like, what if that makes it weird? GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City stores, and Vice City stores are on the PS2. I have at least 2 of those. At least 2 of those. I think it's San Andreas and Vice City. Can you stop any cool tricks on your Razor scooter? Can you do any cool tricks? No. I can do like little jumps because I'm afraid of going over the cracks on my scooter when I'm riding my scooter. So I do little jumps over the cracks to make sure that nothing bad happens to me. Use Dizzy or Elfelt, lol? No, especially not Dizzy. I never cared for playing Dizzy. Elfelt's more fun, I think. If we're talking about Exar, then I like playing Bedman. It's Essie Amino Color. Welcome to my stream. Hey, hi William. Salve? I don't know what that means. The only GTA game I played personally was Chinatown Wars. It was for the DS, but I played the mobile version. I didn't know there's Grand Theft Auto games on the DS. I wanted to be an astronaut, but nobody told me you have to be American or Russian to even have a chance. No, that's really sad. I didn't even know that. Dang. Maybe if you were American, you would be an astronaut right now. Maybe that's sad to think about, though. Vice City was my first GTA game. I guess that's where my love for the 80s really developed. Bedman WoW based. Do I ever have bad taste? No, I do not. I'm pure-blooded soul bad guy truther with gorilla brain? I mean, like, he's not bad. He's not bad. Everybody's got different taste. If you like playing Soul, then that's awesome. I played Soul a little in the very first Guilty Gear game. Here's the order of things. So first I played Soul and Chip in the first one. And then, that point onward, Faust and Slayer when he shows up. And then in Exard, purely Bedman. I guess besides, like... I mean, in terms of, like, serious playing, purely Bedman. And then Strive Bedman ? But before Bedman ? became available, I played Eno. Hi, good morning. Good morning, boss baby. Thanks for stopping by my stream. Well, when you crafted Cool Tune, it was a little bad taste. I don't think I can argue with that one. Played Slayer, he was so fun. He's super fun. Love Slayer. I'm happy he's in Strive now also. But I still haven't played Strive in a good while, so I haven't played Slayer. It was in the PSP? I didn't know that, Ryan. Played Slayer, he was so fun. Vice City seems to be heavily influenced by Scarface. I'd like to show my Faust skills someday. Super cool. Faust is so fun. Faust is super duper fun. If they didn't make Bedman a character that existed, I'd probably still be playing Faust. When did Guilty Gear come back? I kind of thought it was dead franchise and the company was all about BlazBlue or something. I thought BlazBlue was dead. I thought BlazBlue was never getting another fighting game. I don't know. Guilty Gear was never dead to me because for so many years that was just like my only focus. So it was never truly dead to me. Now BlazBlue on the other hand, I never particularly cared as much about BlazBlue. Like, it's fun a little bit, but I've never even fully, like, learned a character. That makes a lot of sense now, Orion. I know there's some PSP games that made it to the mobile devices at the time, like Pac-Man Arrangement. I rode the Strive hype train and ended up falling in love with the Exar story watching it on YouTube, so now the whole series poisons my Steam library, LMAO. I know, the story in Exar is so good. It's like 2 8-hour-long movies. Let me tell you a secret. During the Exard era, both Sign and Revelator, any free time I had that wasn't spent actually playing the game, I would spend with the game just like open with the story going. I probably watched the story 1 infinity bazillion times. 1 infinity bazillion times. Kinda crazy you played that one that can't stand still for blocking. I haven't touched Strive just because I played other anime fighters at the time Strive came out. Oh, so you're just unlucky with the timing. Gotcha. I don't think I've seen BlazBlue since Cross Tag. Even Under Night in Birth got a new entry a few years later. Yeah. Which I still haven't played. I know that Mr. Asuma is still in there, and I like playing him. So, it'd be nice to be able to play again. Maybe when it comes on sale. Remember my many FGC players, Guilty Gear XX Action Core plus Art is the best Guilty Gear. I wish I was better at Under Night. The music slaps. The music is good. The best part about playing games is it's still fun even if you lose. So you don't have to be good at anything. Unless you exclusively find fun in winning. But I don't. I'm lucky because I don't. Lynn's theme is really good. Ironically, TF2 was how I heard Under Night. Oh, interesting. Heart emoji. Hi, Angel. Thanks for stopping by my stream. I think, like, every Under Night song is super good, lol. I think so, too. Hi, Essie. How are you doing today? I went to a card show earlier. Oh, super cool, Gwenatees. I went to work earlier. Sounds like you had a better day than me. That sounds awesome. I hope you had a good time. Thanks for being here tonight. Newest BlazBlue was about a month ago, but it's not a fighting game. I know, which means it's irrelevant to me. I only want to play BlazBlue as a fighting game. I looked at the non-fighting game one. It doesn't interest me. Praying they find some way to BS aerials into the Strive DLC. I find fun in making sure my opponent doesn't have any. Whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat. Why did they do? What did they do with BlazBlue? Nothing, apparently. Nothing, apparently. Again, they do have a BlazBlue game that isn't a fighting game, but, like, that doesn't matter much to me. Are you making any friends at work? Not really. Like, everyone's nice to me, I guess, but, like, there's nobody I, like, hang out with or anything. I think they made some side-scroller. SE can be DLC for BlazBlue. for the game that, like, doesn't exist anymore. Maybe. Oh my god. I didn't do anything and my cat's hair is already in my mouth. He's been laying on my lap for like the past 10 minutes. Who's this lovely sheep? Can I sniff that wool? Sure, Shion, you can. Just don't sniff too hard. Just don't sniff too hard. I'm a morning shower person now, so if you smell me too hard, I might smell like my job. No one has challenged you to a duel at work. How awful. I know! Completely unbelievable. Can you believe how rude these people are? And inconsiderate. Okay, I think I got the hair out. Hopefully. Paradise? Is it stinky or is it good? Please say it's good. It's hard to make friends at work. For me, my coworkers are all 50 and I'm 30. So we don't relate much outside of sports. Oh no. So the Essie store is run by people of pretty much all ages. So I don't know. I can't really hang out with any of the kids. That's weird. But like all the adult people, we don't exactly have aligning interests or anything. So we don't have anything to work off of there. So normal work practice should include on-site dueling. I think it should too. Maybe as the manager of the real Essie store, you can host Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments there. Maybe that would bring in some more profits. Maybe that's a good idea. Job scent, would it really be that bad, Essie? Well, I work at a restaurant, so it probably smells like oil or something. I don't know. How many thieves did you catch this week? I haven't caught any. I think everybody's been on good behavior, and that's why I'm in such a good mood the past few days, because nobody's tried stealing from me. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel you, tequila lol. I think I mentioned this previously, but the best part about this stream is I'm not having any tequila at all. That's the funniest part. I got a chunk of the pineapple. Tasty. Gotta balance it with water. Okay. So, I do still have work tomorrow, unfortunately. I'm gonna work on getting my schedule together as usual for tomorrow to post. Is there maybe anything in particular you want to do to... not tomorrow, next week? Anything in particular? I don't drink liquor. What do you drink? Water? Water's pretty good. I see there's a bar in GTA 5 called Tequila Lala. That's almost my name. Minecraft stream? Minecraft? I don't know. What do you guys like Minecraft? What would I even do in Minecraft? Maybe that would be a good, like, one-time thing. Maybe. Scribble Nuts could be fun, but I guess you want more variety? I like trying out something new once a week. It's been nice. Voices of the Void could be cool as a try. Oh, that was recommended recently as well, wasn't it? Voices of the Void. Oh yeah, this is the one that's not on Steam. It's on like a completely different website. You haven't drunk anything yet? I've been drinking the drink that I made. Homemade, all by myself. With a blender I don't have. This smoothie costed me $8. It's free on Itch.io. Is it Itch.io or is it Itch.io? I've been having those sips. In that case, I know the game. Let's play Dollar Horse Infinite Eagle a visit. Maybe we should. I hope our horses don't die in that game because I haven't checked in on them in a while. Build stuff, aka steal a sheep, the builder. That would be nice. There's a lot of Hannah-Cam stuff that I want to do soon. And I'm still building up materials for one of the streams I'm planning. I think after next time I get paid, I'll have everything I need. Well, technically it's pay what you want. Which means it could be 0 if I wanted to. Excellent. Not because I hate paying people money, but because I like keeping my money. That's why. Hi, Seal. Hi, Chaotic V. Welcome to the stream. Do you know how to knit? No. I don't know how to knit. I don't know how to crochet. I've sewn a bit. That's all. That's all. And I tried looking at the craft store that one time when I went to see Sheep Detective since I had time beforehand. And I brought my backpack and everything so I could put everything away before I went to the movie. But they were really disappointing. They really didn't have a whole lot. I went to a Michael's instead of Joann's because Joann's is gone forever. And Michael's just like isn't the same. I'm always gonna miss Joann's. I don't know what happened to you, Joann's, but no one's ever gonna beat you, I think. And I'm very sad to be stuck with Michael's. If you play Rival Star Horse Racing, totally make the title something related as a joke. Maybe. Imagine being a sheep and not being able to knit. You could make a fortune off of your wool. Well, yeah, it's pretty much infinite, I guess. It just is gonna grow really slowly, so it'll take a really long time to make a sweater or something. Related? It's okay, I figured it out. I know what you're trying to say. Yawn also. It's okay. But yeah, the craft store was incredibly disappointing. So we'll have to figure something else out. And like, it's not that much of an issue to just buy supplies off of Amazon, I guess. Since I do live somewhere now that lets me buy stuff from Amazon and delivers it without it getting stolen. Which is pretty awesome. But like, it's not the same as like seeing and feeling all your materials beforehand so you know it's the right stuff, you know? But if it works, it works. And we do have that option, thankfully. Very thankfully. Because beforehand, the apartment I lived before this one, my unit was the only one outside of the apartment gates. And so if I ever got an Amazon package, for the most part, it would just get stolen. And pretty early on, when I lived there, they would just send my packages to the office. But they stopped doing that early on when I was living there. So they started delivering everything to my door instead. But that's when everything started getting stolen. I don't know anything about knitting except TikTokers are ruining it with $400 sweaters. $400 sweaters? Are they knitting them out of gold? Why? Good evening. What are we drinking? I have a pina colada. There's kale in it. It's my kale pina colada. That's rough. It's okay. Good evening. Oh yeah, good evening to you as well. I should also greet you, shouldn't I? I always set my delivery day for my days off to avoid issues. I always tried doing that too, but when they would deliver to me on my days off, okay, so my packages would get stolen if they ever found my door, which they most of the time did not. In the small chance that they would find my door, then my packages would get delivered. Because again, my apartment was the only one that was outside of the gates. The only one out of all the apartments in the like big together group apartment place. Mine is the only one that was outside of the apartment gates. And nobody would understand my delivery instructions that would say, it's outside of the gates on this street. No one would read them. If you had a day off without responsibilities, laundry, cleaning, how would you treat yourself? I think I'd start the morning off with a warm shower, and then I'd make breakfast. And I want my breakfast to be something like sweet and tasty. Maybe I want French toast. And then maybe I'll watch a movie while I have my breakfast, and then when I finish my movie, I'll go to my computer to play games. And then when I'm done with that, I'll make dinner, and spaghetti's my favorite, so I'll make spaghetti, and I'll listen to music while I make my spaghetti. And then while I eat my dinner, I'll watch another movie. And then when I'm done with that, I'll clean everything up and I'll go to bed. Maybe that's my ideal day. That's what I think it is. It's $400 in material, but $2,000 sweater if you include the cost of 80 hours of labor. Oh my goodness. Ouch, that's expensive. Please at least tell me that they haven't stolen anything expensive. My planner was like $30, and that's pretty expensive. Yeah. Spaghetti? Yeah, spaghetti with meat sauce. My favorite. My smoothie is separating, and although it's getting like a layer of foam at the top. Does kale usually get foamy? I don't know. I did partially melt my smoothie on the way home. I didn't DoorDash it or anything. It probably would have taken more time to DoorDash a smoothie. But I took it with me home because I stopped on the way to get my smoothie. It depends. Maybe. But it melted a little. The bubbles are from fermentation? No way. If you were forced to spend the whole day outside your place, where would you go? Or what would you do? I could go anywhere in the whole world? And more money. True, DoorDash is also really expensive. Super duper expensive. It pretty much like doubles the price of whatever you're buying, which is very not cool or convenient at all. I got a shipping from Japan returned because they never notified me, so I had to pay $100 shipping twice. Oh, ouch! That's terrible. They didn't like return it? Return the money? Refund? That's awful. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Nothing like that has happened to me, but previously they were making Uta no Prince-sama Starish like solo compilation albums, so it'd be like all of the characters' solo songs on one album instead of, you know, changing the disc every single, you know? Instead of it just being 2 songs at a time. And I bought the Natsuki one because he's my favorite. And I know that they tried sending it to me, but then it got stuck when it reached America. Then they sent it back, and then I also had to pay to try to get it back again. But that one didn't go through either. But I'm pretty sure I was able to get that at least mostly refunded. And so now I don't own the Natsuki solo compilation album, which is really sad. But it's okay. I could probably buy it off of eBay or something. My guess is like $30. It's... the Suki Hanamaru CD. Can I find it on eBay? Please? Yeah, this person is selling it for $35. But I could have had it years ago when it was coming out. I never got it, unfortunately. We use the DoorDash religiously. Hides? What's your favorite place to DoorDash from? Where should I DoorDash from if I was to make a DoorDash right now? That sucks, dude. Yeah, that's awful. I don't use food delivery service because I'm in the country. Gotcha. It's worse because I drive to work every day and I'd still DoorDash. I got a problem. Oh no! It's an addiction, maybe. My luck with shipping hasn't been that bad, but there's some cards that never delivered to me. I know this because I won them from Instagram, but at least I get some cool stuff. At least you got some cool stuff, yeah. At least you got some. It's awful, dude. I got the items, but JP doesn't refund completed shippings. That still doesn't feel good. You know what always makes me mad? When I see stories about customs completely destroying rare collectibles. I know! Oh my gosh. I don't remember what I saw that got destroyed, like, maybe last month. But it was something like crazy rare, $1 bazillion. There's only like 5 of these kind of things that it got destroyed. Unbelievable. What is Essie drinking? I have pineapple and kale piñata. In-N-Out? In-N-Out. I'm not sure if I like the In-N-Out burgers, but I like their fries. I probably had an In-N-Out burger before, but I don't remember. Well, if you live alone like me and can't cook pretty much whatever you're in the mood for, lol, I really need to learn how to cook. I know how to cook. Maybe I can live with you and then I can cook for you. But the catch is you have to pay for the groceries for me and I don't have to pay your rent, okay? It's like double-double animal style with animal fries. What is a double-double? What is animal style? And what is animal fries? I just like plain salted french fries. A couple days ago, my favorite electronic music group came out with a new album. Oh, that's super cool. Congrats. After 13 years of waiting, no way. That's awesome. I'm super happy for you. Congratulations. Actually, I just DoorDashed my lunch at work, $34 going for Subway. Subway was already expensive too. No. Worst date you've been on? Maybe not a date, but one time I was crying. And my partner at the time stopped me from crying by sucking all the juices out of my nose. And then my partner was like, yeah, I did just suck all of the juice out of your nose. I bet you don't love me as much as I love you because I bet you wouldn't do that for me. And like, you're right, yeah. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I don't. So maybe not a date, but it's an experience. I don't remember if it was on a date or not. You don't want to do that, Essie. They'll fight over the thermostat. But here's more french fries. French fries, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You're so nice. You don't have to super chat me. Getting sheep to cook sounds phenomenal. Damn good deal. Ew, I don't think so. Ew. Ayo. The most recent thing I saw was a guy who got a Type Moon game demo disc that was like 150 item and then customs completely destroy the floppy disk. I think that's the one that I saw too. I think that's the one that I saw. That's crazy and unbelievable, and honestly, you should sue over that. The hell? Yeah, that's disgusting. They have $2 Subway offer here. Got the thrice this week. $2 Subway? You're living the dream, man. That's not fair. But like, I feel like the price for Subway is good if you get like a lot of toppings, but my go-to Subway order is Italian urban cheese bread, mayonnaise, ham, bacon, and tomatoes. Like, I could just make that at my house, probably. No work, no work, except my schedule changed, so I do have work tomorrow. But again, it's perfectly fine. I'm very responsible. Remember the good old days of $5 footlongs? Oh, how they used to be. What gives you the most ick? What gives me the ick? You see, I don't know. When they're mean to me. When they're mean to me a bit, a little. I don't like when people are mean to me. Sheep? No lettuce? No, why would I add lettuce? I only like tomatoes. I'm old enough to remember $5 footlong. Me too. I feel like everybody is. The $2 sub is half price or half size. Chicken, tomato, lettuce, only and nothing else. So is it $2 for a 6-inch or is it $2 for a 3-inch? Because $2 for a 3-inch, honestly, I'd probably still buy that. That still sounds good. I remember that too. Essie, you bread team or rice team? That's really tricky because I love both. Rice goes with everything. I can make rice with any meal. I could probably add it to like my spaghetti sauce and I wouldn't even notice. I love rice. But bread, and there's so much different kinds of bread. For rice, I only like white rice. And I can put like stuff on it. but I only like white rice. But all bread is so good. Maybe I'm a bread person, but I can respect a rice team, I think. Cereal with milk, I like mine raw or dry. A double is a hamburger with 2 patties, 2 slices of cheese, and animal style means it comes with caramelized onion and secret sauce. Animal fries also comes with cheese. I only need 1 patty, and I prefer my burgers with no cheese. And I don't like onions. And maybe I'll have the secret sauce on the side. And I like fries, but maybe I'll not have cheese. I'd like one of those, please. 6-inch? Okay, 6-inch. Gotcha. A $5 footlong had a memorable jingle. I remember, yeah. All right, chat. I gotta know. What do you keep the thermostat on? I've been keeping mine on 83. But lettuce, tomatoes go so well with sub, though. I just like tomatoes. Tomatoes are my favorite. I actually never got a foot long. My go-to is 6-inch tuna on wheat bread, extra American cheese, extra pickles, oil, and vinegar. Like, I only eat the 6 inches, but if possible, I like to get the foot long because the second half of the sandwich makes really good leftovers usually. Who eats cereal with milk? The drier, the better. I do like mine dry most of the time. Why bread, not wheat? I think all bread is pretty good. I prefer my burgers, congratulations, very, very cooked. I like mine kind of raw. My speculation for the Destroy game is that since the label said adult only, they destroyed the disc because they assumed it had illegal contents. Why didn't... Could they not have just, looked it up? Research? Do you like Wendy's? I like Wendy's. I like their Frosties. It's really surprising now. They have a lot of Frosty flavors. There used to be just vanilla and chocolate, but now they make 1,000 Frosty flavors. They didn't need to do all that, but they did, I guess. Oh, Essie, okay? We're connected mentally? Excellent. Perfect. Nobody rocks with Chipotle mayo at Subway, just me. I like my mayo normal. I like my mayo normal. No, I don't really like mayo anyways. I only like mayo if it comes from Subway. I don't know what mayo they use, but it's just different. Did you ever beat your brother in a fight? No, my brother was always the one to win, even though I was always older. Even now, I'm still taller than my brother, but my brother still always won. Customs doesn't have a floppy drive. Research, Google, look it up. Mayo. Ew. I prefer my mayo, just mayo, nothing special. Me too. I like mine just as is. But yeah, I've never beaten my brother in a fight. I remember there was one time when my brother was maybe 4, and somehow he pinned me onto the ground. And I was plenty strong enough and big enough to shake him off of me and, make him stop. But I thought I'd get in trouble. So I just laid in pain and agony on the ground as my brother beat me up on the ground and he pulled my hair and stuff. So I'm not really good at fighting my brother. I think if I had to fight my brother now, I'd be able to win, because now I know I'm allowed to fight back against my brother. But we're both adults now. My brother's not a demonic toddler anymore, so I don't think we would get into a physical fight. I thought you were stronger? I am stronger, but I thought I'd get in trouble if I hurt my sibling, even though they were hurting me. I thought I'd get in trouble. I wanted to be careful. My Subway order is chicken in white bread, tomato, lettuce, cheese, purple onions, mayo, and mustard. I see. Lots of toppings. Again, mine is super simple, so the price doesn't really make it that worth it. I didn't know Essie had gorilla strength. I'm super strong. #1 super duper strongest. I could probably beat you in a fight too. Maybe. But I'd spare you. I'd let you win because if I go too hard, I'm just gonna end up killing you, and I don't want to do that. So I'll be really nice and I'll let you win, alright? Maybe that's what I'll do. be allergic to anything pollen. Oh my god, I'm allergic to pollen. And I'm only free during the winter when everything dies and there's no more flowers. From spring to the fall, absolute agony. Otherwise, I'm not allergic to it, but I'm intolerant to like milk and dairy. I'm not mustard person at all, but sandwich sounds good. I don't like mustard. I think mustard's really gross. And when I was a kid, everyone would tell me like, oh, your taste buds are gonna develop and you're gonna love mustard one day. I still hate mustard. It still tastes too bad. Jasper, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'm happy to meet you today. Mine's Italian urban cheese, pepperoni, onions, green pepper, lettuce toasted. I hate mustard too. I know, me too, me too. Maybe mustard is one of those acquired taste scams. Absolutely disgusting. Never trusting mustard. Essie, I fixed the code. There's still lots of stuff to do still. Well, at least you fixed it. Now you can move on. Zing zing? Is that the sound my mustard makes? Probably. It tastes like zing zing. Negative. Mustard and a relish have heavenly combination on a sandwich. So, I don't like mustard or relish. So that probably is just like double bad to me. I love mayonnaise and mustard. I especially like Dijon mustard. What's in Dijon mustard? Dijon mustard. Sharp, spicy condiment from Dijon, France, traditionally made from brown or black mustard seeds, white wine vinegar, salt, resulting in smooth, creamy paste. I don't know. I don't think I like this either. I remember seeing this in my mother's fridge, though. Do you like ginger? I do like ginger. One of my favorite teas to drink right now is ginger-flavored tea. And it's like, it's got a little spice to it because it's ginger. And it's really good. Horseradish, basically, not for me. Same people who spread the peanut butter and mayonnaise conspiracy? Ew! I don't think I could ever eat that either. I like my peanut butter with... It's really good with Nutella. And it's also really good with... What's it called? What's it called? Succulent! Succulent juice. Succulent honey. You know what I'm trying to talk about. I praise it like every stream. What is it called? I've been putting it in my tea for years. You know what I'm talking about, right? Agave. Succulent juice? I'm nervous to Google that. Agave. It's called agave. I like peanut butter with agave. Peanut butter with honey is also good. I just like agave more. They're pretty much the same thing, but agave is just better in every way. Will I get in trouble for Googling about Essie? It's okay. I'll experiment for you. Succulent juice. No, it's just literally succulent juice. You're okay. It's like plant fertilizer and aloe vera drinks. Agave? Yes, agave. We figured it out. Don't do it. No, it was normal. It was normal. I took the risk for us all. And it was normal. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a honey? It's not a honey. I don't think it comes from bees. But it's like honey, but better. I like those wasabi-covered peas that they have in some of those snack mixes. Oh, I think you asked if I liked wasabi. I do not. I remember when I was a kid, I went to a sushi place with my father, and he told me that the wasabi was like green ice cream. Like every father does to their kid, apparently. Everybody is told that wasabi is green ice cream at least once in their life. Tequila plant W. Favorite flower? Daisies. But I ate like a big mouthful of wasabi because I thought it would be good. And it was terrible. I don't think I've had wasabi since. I kind of avoid it as much as I can because I know I don't like it because that one time I had a whole mouthful of it. Agave is what they use to make tequila, Asila. I know, we figured that out. Well, hi, Essie, please. Remember you're the best. I'll remember that I'm the best if you remember that you're the best more. Poor Asilam got bamboozled by her father, I know. You should get an ice cream maker and make matcha ice cream to get even with him. Maybe. Maybe. Speaking of succulent, I tried propagating some succulents from the leaves my aunt picked from somewhere. Needless to say, I failed. Oh no. It was worth a shot trying though, right? I like wasabi. It's like eating the breath of life. I do not like wasabi. I like things that are spicy, but I just haven't tried it again since I was like a child. The incident scars me too much. And like the last time I bought a roll of sushi, it came with like some wasabi. I just like didn't eat it with the food. I just avoid it now. I just avoid it. I did not mix this properly. All of the stuff that is not smoothie is at the bottom of this drink. Wasabi is spicy and kill your nostrils kind of way? Kind of, yeah. Kind of. Wasabi is spicy, but it's the kind of spicy you just want a little bit of it. Not a whole mouthful like I did. Just a little. Just a tiny bit. Sip of water. Stretch my back out too. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited to lay down tonight and stretch. I stretched last night while I was listening to my sleep story about to fall asleep. And it felt really good. I cannot begin to describe the feeling to you. I wish that I could transfer the feelings that I have to you so you know exactly how they feel. I want you to feel how amazingly pain-free I felt. I guess maybe not pain-free, but like it's the kind of pain that's like not really painful that you get when you stretch something that really feels not good. Like it's a pain, not like a bad one. I don't know how to describe it. Same here. I can't wait to fall asleep to a cool fan. Maybe I'll turn on my air conditioner too. Maybe. I try to keep mine off because it's expensive, but already it's so much less expensive than where I was before. Previously, my electricity, and in major part to the air conditioning, would range from $200 to $300 a month. I got my energy bill back for this month. It was $88. It was $88. And I used that air conditioning. I used it. Unbelievable price difference. So pretty much for what the price I was paying for my last terrible apartment, mostly because of the energy bill, I'm pretty much paying the same exact thing, just for a place that is like nicer. Sleep with a box fan right on my face and it's amazing. I have a ceiling fan now, so I've been keeping that on. And it moves the air around it a little bit, I guess. I sleep like the box fan. You can make ASMR when you tell bedtime stories. Would that be a good idea? I'm not good at reading. And I don't have an ASMR microphone, so I'd never be able to do a proper ASMR. Once upon a time, there was... I don't remember any stories. I forgot. Once upon a time, there was a sheep named Essie, and she was so tired that she went to sleep without brushing her teeth. When she woke up in the morning, they'd all fallen out. Every single one of her teeth had fallen out. Now poor Essie didn't think that it was real. She thought it was a dream. Dreams about teeth falling out are so common, Essie exclaimed. And so she happily went out and about the rest of her day as usual. Is that a good bedtime story? Once upon a time, there was an ugly barnacle and everyone hated him, and then he died. The end. We don't know what you're saying? Turn it up. When did you start doing ASMR? Never. Whisper, whisper. Volume was literal max volume. I didn't hear anything? Is my settings messed up? Hi. Hello. Oh my god. What happened? Hey. Hey. You're right. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened. I didn't touch any of my settings, but I used to have a setting on where if I talked really quietly, it would boost it up until like the middle of the yellow range of the yellow, red, green bar. But now it's all the way down at like the bottom of green when I do that. What the heck? I didn't touch anything. I don't know why it changed like that, so I'll have to fix that. Hi. Hi, welcome in, Sebas. Thanks for stopping by my stream today. We're hanging out and chatting today. We're hanging out and chatting. Volume is maxed out. Couldn't hear you over an AC nearby. Yeah. I didn't get to hear it since I don't have monitor on. But it used to be a little higher when I would whisper into it. I don't know why it wasn't boosting it this time, but that's something that I'll have to take note of and fix soon. That's something I'll definitely have to fix soon. Maybe. As long as I remember. So, Boar. Yeah? What about it, huh? What about it? 200? Wait, 200 what? Dollars? 200 what? I'm trying to figure out what I missed. God. I didn't understand almost anything she said, but it was a pleasure meeting her, Diablo. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you too, Sebas. It was a pleasure meeting you too. ASMR soon is what you're saying? No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't think I'd be good at ASMR. I don't think I'd be good at that. I'd probably have to spend a lot of money to pay people to make me good scripts. And then I'd have to read them all, and that'd be crazy embarrassing. You don't need to do ASMR. Your voice is naturally soothing. You said 200 electric bill. Mine is 50 a month? Oh yeah, 200 to 300. 50 is super lucky. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna complain about my $80 bill though. Adopt me? I don't know if I'd take good enough care of you. I don't know if I'd be a good mother to you, Sebas. Raptor Asila? Oh yeah, that voice is so soothing right now. My favorite ASMR is banging pots and pans in the kitchen. That doesn't sound very ASMR-y. That's a good goblin impression. Remember, Essie, to be good at something, you have to be bad at something first. Well, if that's the case, when am I gonna be a good VTuber? You could talk like a newborn dinosaur for the rest of the stream. I prefer the ASMR that uses random props and triggers instead of scripted stuff anyways. Your voice is already nice to listen to. A Smeagol impression, Essie. It doesn't matter. As long as he says, yes, I'm happy. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. Have you ever encountered Sheepyhead in the wild? No, but I fear the day that that eventually happens. That's terrifying. What if they think I'm like really ugly or something? What if it's one of my customers and I'm being rude to them because they're not reading the menu? Well, you are the nicest one I follow. Well, you're the nicest Drang that's in my chat, I think. That's very nice of you. I do my best to be nice. As long as you're not my customer and you don't read the menus. It might have happened and you didn't even know it. I know, that's the scary part. The chances are really low because, like, literally who knows about me? But it's not zero still, and that's so scary. What if someone figured it out and they were like, was that the real Asila Sheffield? And they just never brought it up to anybody. What if they know and it's just a secret to everyone? You should just read the menu to us so that we show up, already know what's on it. You're not gonna find my store. No. Customer, I know you. You're a VTuber that wants to make a human sandwich. Fired immediately. I quit on the spot. I'm walking out. Are you supposed to research the menu before you arrive? That's what I would do, yeah. Apparently not everybody else. Everyone else likes surprises. Even my lady. Good evening, Sir Chris. How are you today? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Well, you sound different without the mic based on how the Iriams went. So, safe to say we'll never recognize you? Maybe. That's good. Read the menu in dinosaur voice. It's lovely. I don't know the names of any food. Cheeseburger. The The woman sandwich is not on the menu at the Essie store. Nope. What makes you think I would share? I wouldn't even try, given that you're 3 time zones away. Yeah, pretty far. Pretty far. Best you stay where you are. LMAO. How will order at her store? That's the secret signal. If you figure out it's me, you have to order in that voice. Water. Man. It is scary to think about, though. It could be anybody. Anybody could know. I'm afraid that my coworkers will figure out that I'm a VTuber, but at the same time, I don't think they care about what VTubers are, so it doesn't really matter that much. It feels like the stakes aren't that high. But what if they click on, like, one of my random streams and it's one where I say something that's, like, really, really bad, and then they fire me? And I never really say anything that's really, really bad. I'm just, like... I'm only, like, a little bit of a creep, maybe. So it's only like a little concerning. Reminds me of Resident Evil Cafe. Sadly, the Jill sandwich wasn't on the menu. Dang. Maybe they'll make it again and then they will. I'll just take a glass of water. Water's freaking awesome. Water is good. Water is good. And it's free. Yes, hydration break chat. Please drink water, guys and gals. Please do. It's very important. You're made out of like a bazillion% water, so you should always keep your water stock full. Let's see. Are you serious? They had one job. Like the ones where they say you will give cocaine to starving kids? Well, that's not that bad. I'm just being charitable. I'm just being charitable, okay? Just a bit of a creep and a weirdo. And maybe I don't belong here. Maybe. Just a bit of a creep and a weirdo. Beer is technically water, so I'll just drink more beer. Terrible choice. Terrible choice. As I usually mention, acquired taste is such a scam. Why would I drink something that tastes terrible 1,000 times until I Stockholm Syndrome myself into thinking it tastes good? It's so gross. I need to go to the water store tonight. The water store? Well, I hope it'll be plentiful. I hope it'll be super plentiful. And you got everything you need. More alcohol, please? Which one do you want? Beer equals liquid bread. I like bread, but like, if bread was a liquid, that sounds gross. I'll have a bacon cheeseburger with my onion ring. Bacon cheeseburger. With onion rings? I don't like onion rings. Once again, I enter chat and I ask, what is this poll? Is it broken or is it my phone again? Well, what's the poll read on your side for a tree? What? You didn't like beer? No! It's super gross. I'll drink it. Dang near anything else. 0 out of 10 alcohol, I think. Beer is 0 good. 0 good out of 10 goods on the good scale. It's about 5% alcohol. It's about 5% delicious too. And if it's going to not have any effect, it might as well at least taste good, but it doesn't even taste good. It's such a scam, man. Is the maid fit ever coming back? Maybe one day. Maybe. Equating beer to Stockholm Syndrome. Amazing, fantastic. This is why I'm subbed. Oh, 2 number 9s, number 9 large, number 6 with extra dip, number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Is SC ellipsis. Very high class sheep, no opinions. Seriously. What about wine? Wine is fine. Wine is okay. Wine is okay. You'll never allow some pleasant liquid to disgrace her taste buds. She'll never allow some peasant liquid. Exactly. Peasant liquid. I could never. Not gonna lie, I do get twisted of them teas. I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy a twisted tea as well. Good choice. It is delicious as well. What's your favorite game? Guilty Gear Exard Revelator with the Rev 2 upgrade. The big smoke order. I don't smoke, sorry. Goodbye, poll. What? Where did your poll go? My poll is still going. I love beer, but I love fruity, sweet, can't taste the liquor cocktails much better, lol. They're way more dangerous, too. I like fruity stuff, but I like being able to taste the chemicals because I was always obsessed with the way that acetone smelled and the way that acetone, like the way I imagined acetone would taste, which by the way, again, is very disappointing. So I'm okay tasting that chemically bits. Best combination, beer and cereal? Ew, that sounds disgusting. We can have a beer poll in chat. Okay, we'll make a new poll. Hard lemonade isn't bad, pretty good. That's what I'm drinking, twisted tea. I think you made a good choice. That one's pretty pleasant. Every time you tell us something, it's one more trivia question you can ask in Happy Sheepies. You're right, it is. Good old-fashioned is still my favorite cocktail, though. Essie, would you spontaneously combust if you attempt the Jacko pose? I've tried the Jacko pose plenty of times before, but my back and my hips aren't good enough for it. Because to do the Jacko pose, you don't really need a ton of leg flexibility. You need more back flexibility, and my back is one of the problem points. Gonna share, Drang? You guessed right. Sure. Oh, dang, I want some too. I'll have just a little bit of it, please. Reload her chat and fixed it. Looking emoji. Okay, we'll start a beer poll instead. I am first place. Thank you for voting me first place. Okay. All right. Please tell me you agree with me. Please, please, please. Have y'all tried a Jacko pose? Seriously, try it. I already have. Have you guys? How many people in my chat have Jacko posed? Or at least tried? I imagine it's hard. It happens once you hit 30s, your back is not what it used to be. My back wasn't what it used to be when I was 10. My back started having issues like when I was actually a kid. I'm on the beer is best team. I'm on the kill all beer enjoyers team. Terrible taste. I failed? Oh. Well, at least you tried spicy. Nope. Did you get any Lost Abbey Judgment Day? No. I just got my t-shirt. Which is still super awesome. You know what? I'm gonna wear that to bed tonight. I would actually blow up if I do it. Not built for that. I made an attempt. It didn't go well. Steela needs exoskeleton? Maybe. At 10, your back didn't have what it used to. Exactly. My back has never been good. Are your legs okay for a tree? Again, I feel like you don't need a ton of leg flexibility for the Jacko pose. I feel like it's a lot more like you need back flexibility. Which, again, I don't. As he's gonna put me down like the dog I am. I am blessed. No. I'm gonna keep you alive because I love you. So you support Tuella, but no beer? Sad beer Steela noises. Well, Tuella is not beer, so... I don't know. I had a few options for what to have as a drink tonight. And I was stuck between two that were tied for what is funnier. It's either I completely ignore the tequila joke that you guys have been making and just have something completely un-tequila related, or I have fake margarita that doesn't have any tequila in it and it's just malt beverage. And I chose between just completely ignoring the tequila or margarita anything at all. And had something completely unrelated. That's what I chose today. You're a Steela, can I bar drink, please? Foxy, I'll need to see your ID. I'll need to check your ID, bud. You gotta pretty much do a split with your head touching the floor. I'm not made for... It's okay. Maybe we can all do daily stretches together, and then we can all Jacko pose together. We can all be matching Jacko pose friends. If you ignore Tequila Sheffield, I think we're just going to come up with a new name. Probably. Splits part is easy, bending over is the hard part. Yeah. Like, I know how wide I need my legs to be. I just can't bend all the way down with the dang back and hips that I have. I've gotten pretty close on multiple occasions. Yes, I have tried this multiple times. Aw, man, you crazy Sheepasila. Don't test me, Foxy. I have my alcohol serve safe. I know how to make sure minors don't get my drinks. So you prefer mocktails? It's not that it's fake alcohol. But the Cayman, there's no actual tequila in it. It's just margarita flavored. Sure, Essie. Lead us to be flexy. Yeah, we'll all have group stretch sessions. Why don't you just give the girls a break? Sila, babila, banana, fana, fofila. Why does it translate to that? We tried with Gorilla Asila, but Essie didn't like it as much as Tequila Asila. Hi, Essie, how's it going? Pretty good, Dow. Thank you for stopping by my stream today. How have you been? I'm happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Flexila. I'm not the most flexible, but I can still put my legs behind my head. I don't know if I can do both at the same time. I think I can only do one and on only one side. But I can still put one of my legs behind my head. Sheep stretch session? Sheep stretch session. Maybe we can do sheep stretch sessions when I have 3D. Maybe that's what we can do. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Godzilla? That's impressive? Not really. Most people under the age of maybe 20 can still do that. Can you do Jack O's 2H pose? What's her 2H look like? 2H. One leg on the floor, one leg medium up, head down? Maybe. Maybe. It looks easier than the Jack O pose. But power. How the heck? Wait, how the heck what? I don't know if I could ever do that. It's like Fireball. The ones that don't say whiskey on the label is actually malt liquor. Yeah, exactly. And that's pretty flexible. I could never. It's pretty flexible. I've never been able to do that. Really? I've always been able to do that. My skills of being flexible have declined over the years, but so has my back and my hips, completely not in relation to age. Think you're that flexible? You must be popular at parties. Joke's on you, Dow. I've never been invited to a party. Never in my life. Besides birthday parties as a kid, but like that's different. Ginger ale strength Sheffield. I can't lift my leg higher than 60 degrees, LMAO. Some people born flexy, some people are just born like that. And maybe that was me. Maybe I'd be able to be a lot more flexible if I was able to see a doctor. Or get like a surgery or something. I don't know. The hips have been pretty bad the past multiple days. I think I mentioned it last stream, but every time I like walk, every time I move one of my legs, either forward or backwards, it like makes a big popping sound, which is really not nice. Still no insurance, huh? No. I haven't been working 40 hours long enough. I see flexing on us. It's just what I do. It's just what I do is a flexible sheep. Ooh. I took a big sip at the very bottom of my smoothie. That's where all the pulp was. That's where all the pulp was. It felt like I was swallowing little pieces of wood. Not recommended. Never went to a college party wild? Was I supposed to have friends in college? Was I supposed to have friends in college? Wait, what pops? My hip? My legs attached to my hip? I also never went to a college party. I went to community college. I also went to a community college. Do you have a go-to party trick? I like to make a Lois Griffin impression, but I don't want to show you guys because that's embarrassing. Barracks party, go crazy. Friends? What are those? That's what I'm saying. Someone tried to be my friend once when I was in college. And I was sitting outside, and this guy walked up to me. And he was like, hey girl, what? My friend he saw you sitting on a bench once, and now I'm approaching you too. What games do you like? And I was like, well, I like X and Y and Z as games, I guess. And then he talked to me about Castlevania for like an hour, and Then he was like, yeah, do you hang out in the library? And I was like, yeah, I'm in the library, like, all the time. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm banned from the library. I'm banned from the library. I'm like, okay, that's really normal and not suspicious. And then he's like, yeah, it sucks that there's cameras everywhere. And I still have no idea what he meant by that. Do it. Wait, do what? Peter? No, I'm not gonna do a Lois impression. No. No, what? Hey, random girl, let me tell you about lore of Castlevania. Like, honestly, I would have listened probably forever. But, like, it was kind of becoming weird. You're becoming Batman? Oh, good. Nine Steele, you already watched the Michael Jackson movie? No, I didn't. I only watched Sheep Detectives. The guy really pulled the mirror, the guy explaining stuff to the woman in the sport game meme. Concerned, lol. He tried to flirt with using Castlevania knowledge. Gotta respect the shot. Honestly, yeah, respectable. I like when people tell me about the stuff that they like, and I like listening to it, but what came after, and about being banned from the library, and about being upset that there's cameras everywhere, was a little concerning. What kind of person gets banned from public library? I don't know. That's spooky. I guess we'll never know. Too much time has passed. I have no clue where this person is. I never even got his name. What kind of person gets banned from public library? How do you get banned from a library? I don't know. That's the scary part. I don't know what he did. Spontaneous Castlevania lore? Wow, I didn't realize the level of risk. Guy must have been a real menace, apparently. Get banned for being loud and disrespectful, I guess? Maybe. Maybe he was too into a game of Castlevania. Out of sips. No more. Missing. Empty. You get banned for being loud and disrespectful. I remember when I met my crush, the first thing I told her was, there's a contest where you can win a PS3 if you hack a page. Want to try it? Oh, that's pretty. Not a lot like key time in a slammer or been put on a list. Any case sounds creepy. I mean, really, you should be upset that cameras are everywhere. The normalization of every present surveillance is one of the worst things to happen to personal privacy in the modern era. There are cameras everywhere all the time, probably being used for a lot of stuff that's not actually good and not helpful for keeping you safe. And that is concerning. But never, I think, have I ever been more relieved to be around a camera. I don't know. Like, he wasn't creepy and weird until he started being mentioned, being banned from places, and being upset about cameras. It was fine until then. Like, I thought he was gonna kill me or something. A menace, and I bet his name is Dennis. Maybe. That's a mystery. Sipping concerned emoji. I'm a student of library science. Your friend are going... I'm a student at library science. What your friend are doing to be banned? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I only saw him ever that one time. I only ever saw him that one time. He's gone forever now. Okay, but building by building security is not the same as city-wide surveillance. Plot twist? He was Dracula. No way. Was this some sort of Castlevania advertisement? Best pickup line you've received? None. People don't talk to me like that. People don't talk to me like that. Maybe the best pickup line I've received is... Hey, so have you ever played Castlevania? Followed by an hour of Castlevania things. But people don't talk to me like that. Alright, LMAO. Few pickup lines are good. Few. Maybe that's why people don't use them. Because they're all just maybe not that good. Maybe. Possibly. I got some pickup lines. I'll listen to them. You can say them here. I'll listen. Maybe yours will be good. Corny? They might be. Let's hear it, autophobic. I'm here to listen too. I think I'll be right back with more sip. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna mute, but I'm only gonna be gone for like 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. No more pina yada. Now I have fake margarita with no tequila in it. Because nothing is funnier. If I can find a way to open this. My nails aren't exactly strong right now. Maybe I could put a pen under it. Are you bullet? Because you've been going through my mind! I'd rather not be if that's the case. I want to keep you alive, thank you. Mike died? I had to mute. And as soon as I muted, I banged my arm against the desk. It really hurt. But it's back now. Unless it's back, but like, it tastes bad. Hello? It sounds fine to me. It sounds fine to me. Alright, are you a fire truck? Because. What's the because? Cheesiest ones are the best. They are kind of silly. I like when things are silly. Oh, you're getting another mocktail. There's still alcohol in it. It's just a lie. False advertisement. I'm broken. Arm broken? It only hurt a little bit. Are you sure about people don't talk to like that? Because you can be my dream sheep any day. I mean, as far as I'm aware, people don't talk about or to me like that. People don't talk to me like that because nobody talks to me, I think. Nobody. Hey, Seal in chat. How's the talking and drinks going? Pretty good, pretty good. I'm on number 2 now. I got a tropical flavored Cayman. The strong ones instead of the baby one. I like that the tabs of these are super colorful. I like to pull them off and collect them. I have them all in one of my like glass Tupperware containers, those small ones. Hello, Darth Vader, PFP guy. Hi. Haven't gotten drunk yet. I'm being very reasonable. You guys are making it really easy to be very careful because I can't drink anything when I talk to you guys. I'm Jay Cut to stream. Hi! Welcome back to my stream. Time to learn a conquest monologue. Who? Hello, Peaches. I'm happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, nobody talks to me like that. I only spill it a little. Shh, 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 shh. It's fine. Believe it or not, I'm completely okay. And I've only drinking a normal amount. But I still spill my drink anyways. Let me get a towel. Okay, I have my towel. I'm soaking it up. I'm sorry, Sato. I'll have to run you through the wash. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Do you prefer water from bottles or from the bathroom sink? Bathroom sink. It tastes like dirt. I love it. Tequila forever? There's gonna be tequila forever on this mat. There's actually tequila in this. Time to learn Conquest Monologue. This is, again, completely unrelated to having my sips today. But, fun Asila fact, I've broken every single one of the wine glasses I've ever owned. Also completely not in relation to having anything to drink. They're just really slippery when you're trying to wash them, you know? You don't need to tell me to keep beverage away from tech. It didn't touch my computer, and it didn't touch my screens, and it didn't touch my keyboard. Bathroom sink? That can't be totally clean. Well, it still tastes like dirt. Naughty? It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence. Most recently, I had some really cute yellow ones. But again, also, again, completely unrelated to drinks. I broke those too. I'm just not very careful. Coincidence, she says. A coincidence, a coincidence. I promise. Instead of buying bottled water, I think I'm going to buy big blue water bottles and refill them at the water store. Oh, like the big water jugs? My neighbors do that. And I always see their huge jugs outside of like their doors, empty. Coincidence? Indeed a coincidence. Indeed a coincidence. Want to know another seal effect that's also on topic? Never in my life have I ever taken a shot of anything because I've never owned a shot glass. So instead, when I have shot material, I just pour a big glass of it and I take sips of it periodically. Here's another Asila fact. I've told you guys that one before. Stop staring at their huge jugs, Essie. I can't help it. They just leave them out in the open for everybody to look at. Someone give me a hit of sake, a coincidence. You mean buying jugs? I have 2 of them that refill now, every now and then. I think the ones outside are for water delivery. I'll have to refill these ones myself. Gotcha. Thinking emoji. Yes. Pause. I learned a new Asila fact today. Laughing, crying emoji. I think it's unnecessary that we have both a sitting up straight laughing, crying emoji and a laughing, crying emoji tilted slightly to the side. I don't know what's the point of having 2. My plan was to get 7 5-gallon jugs, so I also have to refill once a month or so. Or I only have to refill once a month or so. It's not bad. It's not bad. Pretty good plan. Only once a month is pretty much 0 times. You have a termite fun fact? Fun fact about termite is his birthday is in either March or May. I don't remember because it starts with an M. I think it's March. His birthday is in March. It might be March 27th. We have placeholder emoji. Placeholder emoji is much better than having... Or what's that, like 18 placeholder emojis? I'd rather have 18 placeholder emojis than 2 laughing, crying emojis tilted slightly to the side and 1 straight up. Isn't one lol, the other is rotful? Still unnecessary, I think. Time to get water trough? Yeah, maybe you should get a water trough. You don't need to get water jugs to refill every month. Get a water trough and a well. Steal a face of the day. We made jokes about blue guy on TCG Shop Simulator and accepted him as loyal customer. Yeah, we did. He was our most loyal customer. He'd come back every single day. It was always a pleasure to see him at our store. Good evening, Asil and chat. Hi, Crispy. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Crispy. Hi, pregnant emoji. 15. Yeah, we have 15 of them, not 18. 15. That's a lot. How many emojis do you need? We'll need the "this is not a cult" emoji. That'll be emoji with a cult marked with an X. I'm surprised you remember that, but I do have that written down in my notes, yeah. But we need to replace 14 of the 15 placeholder emojis. Because I want to keep one of them, because they're still silly. Favorite Pokemon? Gengar. If I was held at gunpoint and forced to pick a Pokemon that isn't as, like, super crazy basic, I would probably pick Snover, because when I was playing Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, when I would go up to the town that was all snowy and see Snover in the grass, every time he'd make us cry at me, I would do it back. And I don't know why, but I did that forever and ever and ever every time I ever saw a Snover. And now he's just my special guy. I know how to speak his language. I'm one of them. If I was a Pokemon, maybe I'd be a Snover too. Welcome to the stream, Chris. Lugia. Haven't played Pokemon after Gen 5. Snover's pretty cute. I love Snover. Cute. Snow Point City. Is that what it's called? I'm really bad at remembering the city names in Pokemon. Aouyuyu? I mean, it's kind of like that. It's like, yo-yo. It's like that. I said it's probably higher. It's like, yo-yo. That's probably too high. Yo-yo. Maybe that's closer. I don't remember. I don't remember the exact notes that he sings, but that's pretty much what Snover sounds like. Pachirisu is my goat forever known Pokemon. Pachirisu is cute. I like Pachirisu. The shiny is good too. I think it's something like that, lol. Need Snover cry now? I did the Snover cry. I'll give you a Snover cry, but I'm never gonna give you a Lois Griffin impression. I think manga Starmie is really funny. Or not manga, Mega Starmie. I have seen that one, yeah. It is pretty silly, isn't it? Watching a monotype log made me love Torterra a lot recently. I named one Devin. Pretty cute, pretty cute. Sinnoh is based on Hokkaido. So cute, not as cute as you. You can make a stream of making Pokemon's cries? I could do that now. Random Pokemon cry generator. Does that exist? Probably. Yes, the Pokemon by its cry? No, I just want to get random cries. Okay, I'll do the guess the Pokemon by its cry, but I'll just imitate all the cries. Can I just do all generations? Let's do Gen 2. You guys know what Pokemon that was? PETA. Wait, cry? That's genius. Yes, thank you, La. Umbreon's my favorite, named it Yubel. Umbreon's nice. Out of all the Eevee guys, I like Glaceon the most. My favorite type of Pokemon is Ghost Pokemon, but my second is Ice, I think. Because I like so many different Ice type Pokemon. There's like something with diarrhea. Hold on, I'll do it again. No guesses. It's either Heracross, Madrevis, Dunsparce, or Magcargo. I think it's Skarmory. Heracross, Misdreavus, Dunsparce, or Magcargo. I have no idea who that is, lol. I have a Navy brother who is based in Sasebo, which is a stone throw away from real-life Little Root Town. Oh, wow. Umbreon is my favorite evolution. I think I named one Interceptor for the dog from Final Fantasy VI. Oh, I see. Essie, when I hear Yubel, I think Yubel from GX. She's just that memorable. That's the only Yubel I know, I think. I love Gardevoir. I think this is Misdreavus. I have no clue if I was right. The Pokemon cry I just did was either Corsola, Pichu, Croconaw, or also Magcargo. Everyone guess the right one? No. That's also Pokemon. My guess is this one's Magcargo. I think that one's Mantine. I think that one's Crobat. I think that's Entei. I think that's Elekid. I think that's Quillfish. I think that's Apom. I think that's Porygon too. I think that one's Pineco. I got half of them right. I got half of them right. Slug my balls? How dare you? My favorite Pokemon is Gen 1 Vulpix. Pretty good choice. Also, Yubel is best Yandere. I don't know anything about Yubel because I haven't seen that much of the anime yet. I know you did that Poke Sorter from a while back, but I consider doing that much larger favorite Pokemon chart. You can select a favorite of each type for each generation, among other things. Oh, the super detailed one. I think I've seen that one before, yeah. I think it might be impossible to guess it by the cries alone. I mean, I remember Pokemon cries. I remember Delphox is like, like, I know that one. And Snover is, I know 2 Pokemon cries. So it's possible. You just gotta remember a lot of them. I guess you could voice Pokemon in the anime. Maybe I could. Pokemon, ever want to reach out to me? I'd be willing to make a few sounds for you. 1 minute left. No. There's plenty of time. That was a good one, lol. Delphox do sound like that. I told you. The cries of Gen 1 and 2 are a bit crushed, not to mention a lot of them are the same as others, but pitched differently. Alright, the other game I keep suggesting was Poke Rogue. Oh, right, yeah, I do remember you mentioning yourself playing that recently, too. Maybe not recently. Time passes too quickly. Snover was spot on. It's because I've done it like 1,000 times. It's a Pokemon with a vowel in their name. That's like half of them at least. SE question, will you be watching season 4 of GX because it never dubbed sadly and the only way to watch is the original Japanese dub version? Well, as long as it's subbed, yeah. Eventually. I'll get to it. Pretty fun. What are your guys' favorite Pokemons? Or Pokemon cries, I guess. Either way, that's the topic. I like Snover. I like Snover a lot. Besides Gengar and Snover, I really like Whimsicott, and I like Ice-Cube, and I like Cubone a lot. The first time I played a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, I got assigned Cubone. So maybe if I was a Pokemon, I'd just be Cubone instead. Still need to watch Season 4 GX. I stopped after Season 3 for the English dub ending. Oh, I see Cricketune. He go dee-dee-dee-whoop. I know that one too. I like Hydreigon. I see. Pretty cool choice. Super cool choice. I don't remember any of them because I haven't played a real Pokemon game since Gen 2. Oh, dang. That's okay. That's okay. You stopped when it was at its best. I love to. Do Cricketune cry, lol? I did. I read it like that. Frostlass? Ooh. That one's also good. I really like Snorunt because I don't know how to read. So for years and years and years, I thought Snorunt's name was Snornut. And I thought it was really cute and funny that his name was Snornut. So I love Snornut. If you ever see me call a Pokemon Snornut, know that I do that on purpose. I know how to read it now. His name is still Snornut to me though. Have you ever seen a Cubone plushie without its skull on? No, I haven't. I've seen him at Target, the Cubone plushie. He's like $50. But his skull is not removable. Save 10 rare candies to get the Hydreigon back in Gen 5? It's expensive. It's expensive. Getsis didn't know what hit him. Cricketune cry was a meme for a time. It is a very memorable cry, yeah. Remember in Pokemon Gen 1? Team Rocket killed Cubone's mother in Lavender Town. As a kid, you never saw how dark it was. Maybe not. Snornut? Snornut. I thought his name was Snornut. Oricorio is a low-key favorite even though they are so bad. But they come in so many colors. They're so cute. Sleepy peanut emoji? What do you mean by that? You know who have a weird cry? Jinx. What's up with Jinx cry? Sleepy Peanut. That's what I'm saying. I'm confused too. The one I've seen is on AliExpress for like $6 and the skull is removable. Hold on. Bald Cubone plushie? No skull. Oh. He's kind of cute. He's kind of cute, just a little. I've heard that what the 4-H for kids. Mr. Mime was kind of creepy. Snore nut. Oh, we couldn't figure out your riddle. I had a Jinx on my leadership team. Oh yeah, we're all getting it right now. Hold on. So Jinx cry. It's 5 seconds long. That one is kind of scary, I guess. Mr. Mime too. So Mr. Mime cry. I think that one is pretty good. I think I did a good job at that one. Window wiper. Oh man. I know Asil's favorite Digimon is Mushroomon. What's the chat's favorite Digimon? I don't know, 6 notes? My only gripe with Pokemon is that they never fixed Gen 1. Kangaskhan doesn't have a baby form. Cubone doesn't have a base form prior to Dead Mother, for example. I see. Maybe they'll fix that next time. OG Gen 2 is pretty limiting. I used Ursaring on my team because I thought Seismic Toss would actually do fighting type damage. I like Ursaring, totally not biased because of the animal that it is. Yeah, with 4 kids, from what they heard, it was wanted to move on to 5Ds ASAP, but who knows? And honestly, looking back at the time, it was time and money, sadly. Sad. Season 4 wasn't even that long. How many episodes? 25? That's my guess. Be nice if one day they dub Season 4 of GX. I don't have a whole lot of hope for that. How many years has it been? Funny voices? I did funny voices years and years and years ago. Watching my Pokemon games. That's why Snornut. No. That's why Snover is my second favorite Pokemon. Because of the memory of making funny Pokemon noises at my Pokemon game. Season 4 is only 24 episodes too. That was my guess. That's like the maximum amount of episodes that it takes for me to call a series short enough for me to watch. Everything beyond that's way too long for me. 18 years this year, SE, since they just stopped dubbing GX. GX is an adult now. I don't know if they're gonna get back to it. I'm continually renewed in my belief that watching all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series for the first time in Japanese with English subs was the correct choice. What? Watching GX in English has been awesome. What are you talking about? I don't know. I've been really enjoying it in English. And I watched the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Series in English too. Slowpoke cry sounds like a fart that was desperately trying to be held in. Oh no, poor guy. Yeah, I don't remember that many Pokemon cries. Mostly just me and my Snover. GX in English is more enjoyable for me. Maybe it is. Maybe. I haven't tried it in the Japanese version, but I've been liking it a lot in English so far, so... I never had an issue with... Like, I never really cared for the voice acting being, like, bad or anything. I think that the accents are funny. I think that half of them having, like, really weird, odd accents is really funny. You can't chaz it up in the Japanese version. Okay, so it automatically loses then. You never know, SE. They can redub things like Dragon Ball Z, etc. Yu-Gi-Oh! Shouldn't be out of the question. Hey, 30th anniversary is coming up. Maybe it will. Speaking of 4 kids, how about a ridiculous spring-loaded hammer gun? Oops, wrong anime. There's a couple of videos on YouTube where some people edit the original OST over the English dub. Original OST for English dub. Maybe that'd be worth looking into a little. You can Manjum Thunder instead. I'd seen some of the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga and oh my god, I didn't realize how dark the show was supposed to be. Yeah, I heard that the manga was supposed to be like a lot more like violent and dark and evil. Sucks that I'm not a reader. Too bad. Too bad I do not care for reading. Always wanted to get one of those Yu-Gi-Oh! Toys that came with a card. You see, I missed out on that. Again, as I always say, because I avoided Yu-Gi-Oh! On purpose forever and ever because I thought it was a smart person game. And that also, for whatever reason, excluded watching the show. So, I just missed out. Like, again, I've seen, like, little pieces of the first one and pieces of GX. I never watched anything beyond GX on television. But, I just kind of avoided it because I'm not smart. Like the Merrick fight, Merrick was literally like, yeah, it was bad. Look, I need to. The manga is really dark. I haven't read it. Are they off Pegasus in the manga? Yeah, don't they make him kill himself or something like that? Too long, but I Another studio doing dub of Season 4 GX 4 Kid not allowed to dub anime due to a lot of complaint. What? I like it so far. What? Dark, especially Zero Season. So dang dark. Season 0 is an adaptation of the original horror side of the Yu-Gi-Oh manga. I think Bones got even worse in the manga than the anime. No, not Bones! He deserved better, not worse. Bakura kills him? Well, I'm gonna kill Bakura first. I'm gonna go back in time and I'm gonna kill Bakura first. Yusei is my favorite protagonist, Yubel is my favorite antagonist, and Arc V has the most interesting duels. I like the green guy in Arc V as a protagonist that I've seen because he's really cute. And I like Arc V the most because it's the cutest and really nice. Arc V is my favorite. I'm curious to see more of the manga, but yeah, I've seen some of it was really bad. I like Dark, I mean it looked interesting. Konami won the rights to use the dub actors, but does something still prevent them from dubbing the shows outright? Now that I'm not sure. Oh, how he died? He did. Bones is dead, and that's why Yu-Gi-Oh sucks. You should put out a short of your Pokemon impressions. No one's gonna watch that. No one's gonna watch that. I don't think so. There's a green guy in Arc V. Yeah, the main character. He's watermelon flavored, but not like a fresh, natural watermelon, like artificial watermelon candy flavored watermelon. Yuya, yes. No wonder I haven't seen Bones since season 1, lol. Doesn't help that he's dead. Yeah. Oh, Yuya. Well, what color did you think that Yuya was? Essie, reminder if you have Roku, they have Yu-Gi-Oh channel, all Yu-Gi-Oh shows 24/7, 365. Just... Do I become evil and get a smart TV? I like my TV without smart stuff, but like, do I become evil and I get one? Do I save up money for a smart TV? Because like, that sounds awesome. Is that free? How does it do that? I might need to check out the GX manga. It differs greatly with Jaiden's origin, but also how it implements the masked heroes. Yes? Is it really that worth it? Yuya's okay, I guess. What? He's super cute. I love Yuya. Get a smart TV stick instead? Oh, so I can stick it into my not smart TV. Yes, to both. Uh-oh. Yes, Roku is free with smart TV. I could just be watching all of Yu-Gi-Oh 24/7 for free? Why is it free? What's the catch? If my TV not smart TV, does that make it a dumb TV? It is kind of a stupid TV. I need to watch Arc V. I like Arc V. I only seen the first season. But I think that it's really cute, and I really enjoyed watching it. I used to like turning my TV on in the morning, and I'd put in my Arc V discs so I can watch them before I go to work. I always see it on my TV. Lucky. I want a smart TV now. That sounds awesome. I love my dumb TV. I like my simple TV too. I've only read manga for the original series. I'm not sure if I'll ever read the manga because I'm not a reader. I don't read. I don't like reading. The catch is that it's a smart TV and it will be harvesting all of your personal information in order to attack you psychologically with advertisements. True. But anyone with a computer goes through that pretty much. You can get Fire Stick. I think that has Roku as well. Have you ever seen season 0 of Yu-Gi-Oh? I've seen the first one with the normal Yugi. I've seen a little bit of GX now with you guys. I think we watched 16 episodes. I watched the first season of Arc V. I know it's 5, I don't care. Amazon TV Fire Stick. Whoa! First thing, head empty, no thoughts. Or good thing, head empty, no thoughts. Exactly. That's how I know you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player. We hate reading. Exactly. There's no moral or ethical difference between seeing a commercial or being a victim of armed robbery on the street. Also in the GX manga, Jaden never used fusion. That was only in the anime. What did Jaden do in the manga then? How did he make his monster strong? I have a smart TV, I just haven't installed it yet. I see, so it's like brand new. So I've heard of Ryan. It's kind of why I wanted to check it out. But yeah, like what did he do instead? Concerns and confuses me. Oh, also we should go to bed soon. This is before the series became more focused on the card game. Oh, okay, I see. Jaden used the masked heroes instead. Gotcha. Okay, what do you guys think? We head to bed soon. What do you think? We go to bed. Go to bed. So my schedule's changed and I do still have to go to work tomorrow. Still in the evening until the like early morning. But I do gotta go to bed tonight. I do want to read original Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! GX manga. Too long? Well, I hope that it can be super fun for you. I read the OCG Structures manga and it was really fun. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, that's fine, Essie. Sleep is for the weak. I'm weak. That's me. I don't want my week off to be over. No, I want a week off too. Transfer the week off to me. Please infect me with week off disease, please. Sleep is for the weak. Sounds good, Essie. You need to eat. Thanks to stream and sleep well, or else. Lunk, I'm gonna threaten you back. You better sleep well, or else. My threat's stronger than yours because I definitely have more strength than you. This has been a wonderful Sunday stream. Thank you for streaming, Essie. Yeah, I had a fun time talking with you guys. Yep, you should get your rest. I'm off tomorrow, thank God. Lucky. Do you want to trade? I've been saving this week off for over a year, but sure. What? That's so long. Oh my gosh, I hope that you enjoyed it. Maybe I will sleep well or else. Well, you better, because that was a threat, all right? A very violent one. Thanks as always, Best Sheep. No problem. No problem. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. The most recent OCG structure chapter is about decks that aren't even in Master Duel yet. Ooh, secret special new decks. Can I get a kiss goodnight, pretty please, Essie? Sure, Ryan. Mwah. You better take care or else. I always take care. No problem. I had fun with you, Essie. Have a happy Monday? No problem. I'll have a good Monday, I'm sure. I would trade you, but I hate talking to customers. I like the comfort of my forklift. I want... Please, just for one day, let's trade, please. I want to drive a forklift. That sounds so cool. I'll be sure to wear a bright vest and a safety hat. Thanks for stream. I'll see you on Wednesday stream. Thank you, Drang, for the company. I'm looking forward to it. Might get you fired, honestly. I'm surprised I'm not fired with how rude I am to my customers. I am so full of hatred and anger. Thank you. No problem, Ryan. Good night, everyone. Good night, also, Ryan. Goodbye. See you next time. Goodbye, Drang. Thanks for the company. Are you forklift certified? No, but like... It doesn't matter if it's for one day. Adios for real, everyone. Overtime for picking up the shift tomorrow. So I was just swapping Monday for Wednesday. So I'm not really losing or gaining any hours. It just changes the day a little. So unfortunately not. Who knows where the night will take us? Maybe I'll have to show up early and I'll get overtime, or maybe I'll have to stay late and I'll get overtime. It really depends. But Mondays usually aren't that crazy busy, so I don't have a whole lot of hope for it. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for the company. Forklift certified people aren't even certified, lol. Oh, dang. It's a lie the whole time. Bedtime? Thanks for the talk, sheep. Thanks for the company. I appreciate it. Looks like most of you guys said the beer is gross. Thank you for agreeing with me. Thank you for having superior taste. I knew I could trust sheepy heads. And only having the right opinion. Thank you very, very much. I'm gonna see you guys, not tomorrow, but on Tuesday for members at least. We're gonna watch more Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically GX, picking up from episode 16. I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of the week. We'll definitely play Yu-Gi-Oh! And we'll see what else. I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I'll miss you guys. I don't remember what else I say. Thank you for the company, and thank you for the support. I'm gonna see you guys soon, and take care until next time. And I'll miss you, and I love you, and mwah!